All right, just showing my five adults. All right.
I guess, yeah, that'll work. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Denver Ballard, and in today's project, I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. How am I going to do that? Well, the project says that we're to use three symbols that can symbolize us in the resemblance of a family crest. Unfortunately, there are no three symbols that can encapsulate what I believe to be me, and so I've chosen three topics today. To start, I would start with our hometown. My hometown is Denham Springs. It's very significant to me. My grandfather, Denver Cecil Ballard, served on the city council there, and I have aspirations to do the same one day. Something significant about our town is that it was named after William Denham, who owned property with a spring on it. That spring was said to have healing powers. Who knows how much truth there was to that, because the Civil War had the hotel burned down, and the area lost its significance. Some almost 40 years later, the train station moved into town, and boom, there was a need for a name. So William Denham's name was placed on it, and now we have Denham Springs, my hometown. I like to give my time and my commitments to. As far as that name, the Ballard name, my grandfather, being the namesake of myself, my dad's middle name, all of us, that Ballard name is meant to say bald head. Lucky for me, I didn't reach that status. Some other members of the family can't say as much. But thank you to the LSU Health Genealogy Structure for letting us know that Ballard means bald head, as if we couldn't figure that one too much. As I move on into the community service aspect, we, in my family, just historically, tend to be public servants. We've all served time as firemen, police, or educators in some sense, and yes, I put those all in the same category. One thing that portion of my life did for me was help me realize that what I had done in the past wasn't going to affect me in the future. And that brings me to one of my favorite quotes by Mel Robbins, who most of you probably know from TED Talks. It's, never be defined by your past. It was just meant to be a lesson, not a life sentence. And it's very unique how that plays into my story and who I am. And finally, my last symbol, my last category would be music. Music is something that is very, very important to me. I grew up playing the saxophone in school and now sing on the worship team at church, as well as just recently was added to the National Anthem Performer list for LSU. It's a very unique experience, as I recently got to do the LSU versus ULM game, and it's something that I'm extremely passionate about. So if I had to sum me up, it would be, hey, my past doesn't define me. Music is who I am, and family and service is what I'm about. Thank you for your time today.